All right. So, first of all, if you're not over the age of 18, I'm warning you now, do not watch this video because it's going to get explicit.
You don't have to be over the age of 18, but if you're sensitive,
if you don't have a mindset of somebody over the age of 18, don't watch the video. It's too easy. Like, I don't know what else to tell you.
Mama, I love you, but we about to start saying some curse words.
Yeah, so Mom, that includes you too.
You can watch, but
you can watch, but don't judge us on anything we say.
You're not allowed to get mad.
Period. Okay? Alright, the name of this video is called The Shit People Ask Lesbians. Point blank period. It's too easy.
We've been asked some very, I'm going to say, stupid questions. We've been asking questions that we don't mind answering. And we've been asking questions that are none of y'all business.
At all. Like, point blank period. So, the first question. I just got hit with this question today. Like, just today. At work, matter of fact. Are y'all both girls?
She mostly gets that question than I do. She goes,
nah.
A lot of people, well, if they've never seen me before, they're like, so you're dating a man? Everybody at my job assumes that I'm dating a man, and I don't correct them. Whatever, I don't care. But this
I always get the question of, are you a girl?
Are you a girl? And she's been called sir at the store.
And I'm like, and when I get that, when they, like, if somebody says, thank you, sir, or how you doing, sir? I do this number right here. Ask me something.
How you doing, sir?
I'm perfectly fine. How are you? And they look
true.
like...
That's so true.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's just fine. Don't worry.
Now, don't get us wrong. If you come up to her from behind, yes, she does wear boy clothes. If she's not talking, you might assume it's a man. But if you're looking at her face to face, having a conversation with her, you're ignorant.
I don't wear, like, my clothes extra baggy, so you see my butt, you see my boobs.
She has, like a CD cup sitting right in your face.
So, I mean, like, it's... Come on now, like, keep it real. Let's see.
Second question that we get asked. Are y'all sisters? I've never seen sisters open the door, pull out chairs, kiss, hold hands. What else? Call each other babe. Don't ask that. I think most people ask because, I don't know. But I don't understand. If we're sitting like this, how dare you ask if this is my sister? So, like, yeah. It's a dumb question.
I kiss my sister with this mouth.
Please stop. Because you really do have sisters.
But, I mean, the dumbest question is, like, it's crazy. I don't get it. No, we're not sisters. No, we're not related.
We don't even look alike.
We look nothing alike.
They probably just look at the hair.
Probably so. And we're both black girls. I don't know.
Me and my ex was asked if we were twins before.
I don't get it. I don't know. It is what it is.
I've always been asked that question. No matter who I was with. Are you sisters? Why?
I don't know if that's like...
Why does that even matter?
I don't know if that's like a little punchline, a little like pickup line for men. Like, are y'all sisters? No. We're not. We're not related. This is my wife.
And probably because we have the same last name now.
I don't know. Either way go, stop asking those questions. The third question. Am I her mother?
Believe it or not, we have been asked that probably about 5 times.
I don't know if it's because of the height difference. Like maybe because I'm like 5'9" and she's like 5'1", 2. Like I don't know, but I'm like no, she's actually older than me.
By 2 months.
And she's my wife.
They look so crazy.
And they're like, huh? That's legal? Yeah, it happened like over a year ago.
That's another one. But we gotta wait till later.
But yeah. No, I'm not her mother. You don't look like. Point blank period.
Not only that, why would she be my mom?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But
That's the funniest question we've ever been at.
it's crazy.
Question number, what is this? 4. Who's the man? When I talk about my wife and nobody's seen her before, I always get the question, so who's the man in the relationship? Do you see a man? Do you see a man? There's in our relationship there is a dominant person. That's who I chose to be with, but in every relationship there's not always a male character figure. Because 2 femmes do date each other. So
And 2 studs date each other.
right. So there is no man. She's the dominant one. She opens the door. She typically drives. She pays for most of the dates. But I mean, I pay for some because we're still girls. She takes out the trash.
It is what it is. It's
Yeah.
called a lesbian relationship.
There's no man,
Lesbian relationship.
but there's a dominant female in the relationship. And that would be her.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Because sometimes she likes to be a little girl.
Happens like that sometimes. She chooses like 1 or 2 weeks out of the month.
I don't always like it. I don't mind taking her on dates, but
She loves it.
the whining and the, oh my gosh. I like thugs.
All right, baby, I got you.
All right, next.
All right, question number 5. I will get this first question. Anyway,
Number 5.
how does sex work? Sex works like this. Basically, you have like this, and you have this, and it's
And
our
it's
business.
none of your damn business, bitch. That question makes me so angry. I don't ask you about your sex life. Don't ask about mine. It works how we work it. Point blank.
It works pretty
Correct.
good. So don't worry about all of that. It's too easy.
Like my bubble head. Question number 6. Question number 6. Are we interested in threesomes? You are? No. Pure monogamy. We're for each other. That's it. We don't. Just because we're lesbians don't mean that we're freaks. There are some freak lesbians out there, and there's some freak straight people out there. But we're not those type of people. We don't do sex parties and
I'm not that type. Orgies. I'm gonna ask me that question one time. Anyway, no.
we don't do that.
None of that.
We're just for each other.
What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. No.
Alright. Question number. What is it? 7.
7.
I've been asked this so many times, even by my own mother. I love you, Mom. Question was, if you would date a stud, which is this right here, why wouldn't I date a man? Because men are men. This is a female. I like dominancy, but I'm not into men. Because men are different. She's more emotional. She's more in tune with her feelings and her emotions. We understand each other better than I've ever connected with another man. I mean, not another man. I've ever connected.
I'm a female though. I'm a female, okay?
This is my best friend. We share everything. And I have a closer connection with females. And that's me. It has nothing to do with anything but my emotional attachment to females. The end.
Done.
Done.
All right, question number 8. If you a stud and you dress like a boy, why not just be a man? I don't know, maybe because
I was born that way.
I don't know.
No, but she has considered transitioning, but that's just not something that she wants to do.
Nothing against
Transgenders.
I love transgenders.
Y'all
That's
family.
my heart.
Y'all family.
And honestly, like, I mean, it was a consideration at one point, but I mean, it's not me. I like my female parts. I feel comfortable in my own skin.
You like your parts?
I love my parts.
Oh, I'm glad you do.
And I would never take them away. I mean, you know, never mind, doesn't matter.
We've talked about it, but that's something that she decided she didn't want to do, and I would support my wife in this decision. I don't necessarily know if, I went through with anybody else, if I would be able to, be strong enough to go through it with them. But this one right here, absolutely. If that's what she wanted to do.
But I don't want to do that.
But she don't want to do it. She don't want to do it.
Don't worry. I'm good. I'm going to stay a female. So I'm good.
She likes her parts.
Never mind. Yeah.
Why do you keep saying? Stop. The next question is question number 9. I think. Yeah, 9. I've been asked this several times. The question of, if you guys are both girls, do you guys share clothes? The answer to that is no. I shop in the women's section. She shops in the male section. We have different tastes. Now, we do match a lot because we are females. It's easier for us to do it. So, yeah. But we don't share underwear or bras. We don't even wear the same type of stuff. So,
no work clothes.
She wears men's stuff, like I said. Well, you obviously can wear a man's bra, but I don't wear sports bra. She does. We don't share clothes. She wears my socks all the time, though. But, I mean, who doesn't?
I kind of can't anymore because I wear like a size 11 in men.
You will squeeze your foot in my sock, and you know you will.
It don't work out.
And I wear her shirts to sleep, but we don't like...
Other than that, other than socks and shirts.
And one time we got desperate and we were spending the night at somebody's house and we needed underwear. So we bought a pack and split it. But that was just out of desperation. That's all. That's as far as we've gone. That's how. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So no, we don't share clothes. We don't wear the same clothing. Period.
No, we don't even like the same stuff.
Not at all. Question number 10. Are your menstrual cycles synchronized? Absolutely not.
Not that it's anybody's business, but no.
It usually she'll fall one week, I'll fall immediately after her. But
in the beginning we were
when we first started dating, she'll start on a Monday, I'll start on a Tuesday.
Right. That sucked.
But now, no. 2 weeks out of the month, somebody's home. It's life.
Question number 11. Would I date a femme? I have, and I don't mind femmes, but like I said, I need somebody to open my door, pull my chair out, take the trash out, massage my feet. If I can't find a femme that's gonna do that, it ain't gonna go no further than dating. Well, I'm married right now, but we were to divorce and I found a femme that was really cute. I would date her, but it wouldn't get any further than that if she didn't want to, I don't do trash
at all.
No.
All right, question number 12. Would I date a stud?
Yes.
I would date a stud. I have dated a stud. I don't see anything wrong with it. I feel like we're both females at the end of the day. Females and females. It is what it is. And we both can wear the same clothes. As far as, outer clothes. We ain't sharing no drawers or nothing like that. But we can wear, we could both shop together. Shop in the men's section.
Okay, you sounded too excited about dating a stud now.
Pull out some stuff, we'll be straight.
You married to a femme.
I am. I love.
Which one would you prefer, though?
I would rather be married to a femme, hands down.
Good thing you're a femme.
Right. But I would date a stud. It's just me. I'm weird. That's fine.
That's not weird. Question 13. This is the this is the dumbest. I don't know if I already said this, but this is the number one dumbest question I've ever been asked in my life about my relationship. The question is, how can 2 women make a baby? Are you kidding me?
I had somebody ask me that, right? And so my response was, and it was a guy who asked me that, of course. Well, I've had
men, too old to be asking this dumb question.
I've had men and women ask me this question, but my response to the person who asked me this question was, so if you wanted a child and let's say your sperm didn't work,
how would you and your
wife or you and your girl decide to have a child after you found out that you couldn't have kids because your sperm didn't work? He said, I would go, get a donor or adopt. I said, it's the same thing with us. We would go get a donor or we would adopt. I can't possibly
produce sperm.
Like, that's it's impossible. Dumb. Like, I don't know what y'all think. Even if I were to be a transgender, I cannot actually have sperm come out of me and actually let it be used to reproduce.
And if you don't know that, you gotta be dumb.
I mean, it's it's basic science.
Even if you decided to be a transgender, you would not be producing sperm.
You can't produce sperm. Like, women cannot produce sperm. They
might figure it out one day.
One day.
Not now.
And when they do, that'd be fine.
That'd be nice.
I mean, it ain't gonna happen.
But so, at this point, we gotta rely on donors and adoption
or surrogates. Point blank period.
That's it.
So that's how we're gonna have our kids.
Exactly.
Donor. Sperm.
At a fertility clinic.
So easy. Alright, question 14. How can two women raise a child?
Which, this is an understandable question, but it's also one of the most hurtful questions I've been asked. How are two women capable of raising a child the right way? And my answer always is, I was raised by one woman, and I came out perfectly fine. So, what do you think our child is going to be like with two very strong women in their life? I was raised by a single mom, and I came out great, in my opinion. I'm wonderful. So, two is better than one.
All right.
I think
we'll be just fine.
I think we'll be just fine.
I don't think.
And if we have a boy, best believe he's going to have a godfather, and he has 4 uncles. He will be okay.
He'll make it.
And some people don't even have that much of a family. So, I will be straight. I promise you. Don't worry about how we're going to raise our kids, because we got this.
We got it. And we got a lot of support from family in general.
Right.
So we'll be all right.
Right.
All right, last question. Are y'all really married?
We've been asked this twice. One time at our, what was it?
Yo, the counselor asked us.
The counselor who was helping us get cleared for IUI was like, you guys are legally married? We wouldn't be saying married if we weren't married. Like, yeah, we...
Not only that. This is 2016. The law got passed, 2015.
If you do your research and you watch the news, you would have known that gay marriage became legal over a year ago.
But not even that. How are you a LGBT counselor that helps with insemination, IUI, and IVF, and you don't know that the law passed and when it passed?
You need proof. We got our marriage license.
And my last name is Rucker. It's on my license.
She wouldn't have been able to change her last name if we weren't married. She had to take our marriage license. So, yes.
And I had to get my social security card changed. Everything changed over. So,
it's for real.
We're really married. It's not for fake. We're married.
And happy.
Very happy. Alright, so that was the last question. Those are just questions that we thought of off the top of our head and the questions that we've been asked a lot. If you think of anything else, post it below. Like, subscribe, share.
And if you ask a crazy question, we're going to put you on blast on another video. We ain't going to say no name. We ain't going to say
your name.
But we're going to put another video.
We'll answer the question. All jokes aside, though. We will answer the question. I mean, people want to know, so we'll let you know. It's it's not a secret.
And we answered most of the questions.
So,
we only didn't answer one because my sex life is my personal business.
But if you think of anything, just post it below. And we'll let you know. Make sure you like, subscribe, shout us out, do everything,
We're trying to get famous. No, I'm just playing. No, but for real.
No, but for real, we're just trying to keep people updated and let people know about the lesbian lifestyle and the whole IUI thing.
And get people educated because most of the people who ask us questions about this, most of them I'm saying, aren't educated on things like this. So we just want to, you know.
I mean, it's not their fault. It's just, I mean, like, some people have never known about LGBT, period.
We're trying to spread awareness.
So, I mean, we can only answer their lesbian part of the LGBT. So, this is our input. This is us telling you. So, thanks for watching. Deuces. All right, we forgot one question.
And we just thought about it, but it's a really good one.
The question is, what made me decide to take her last name instead of her taking my last name, because I'm the dominant one. Again, we're both females, but so I could have took her, she could have took mine, but what was the deciding factor was, I didn't want to bring her into the foolishness of my family, and my family really didn't accept it before we got married. So I didn't know if they were going to accept it. I didn't know what was going to happen. And I didn't want to bring my kids into that either and keep their last name. Or have our kids split the last name or hyphen the last name.
And make their names really long. Not only that, but when it came down to the wedding, more Ruckers were there than makers. There was not one maker at the wedding.
Well, okay. It was one old maker.
Well, she's a Murphy.
She's a Murphy now, but... It was my sister. That was the only person that was there that had the last name Maker. It was like 20 Ruckers there. So, I mean, we kind of figured from that point that that's the name I need to go with, because that's the people who actually support us and will probably be there with us every step of the way. And, I mean,
it's the truth.
Sorry, fam. But I love my family with all my heart. But... I just didn't know how they was going to accept it. And I really didn't feel like going through the foolishness.
And we're still going through some things.
But I mean, it is what it is. It's not going to be perfect. But
and we wanted to have the same last name. And we wanted our kids to have our last name. So that's the decision we had to make. We weren't going to hyphenate everybody's name.
All right. So, I mean.
To make people happy.
I mean, so it worked out. It is what it is. Whoever don't like it.
So, yeah, society would say that I was supposed to take her last name. But we said... Nah,
I'm gonna take her last name.
Because you can take whoever last name you want to take, as long as you're married to him. Like, the man could take the woman's last name. It's just society says you must take the man's name. Ain't no man. So, we got to choose.
So, we really could choose. And we chose. I'm a Rucker.
You think we chose well?
I think we did.
And we're going to have a bunch of little Rucker kids.
Just running around the house.
What were they doing?
Just running around the house.
No, we really done this time. Cut
right.
this. Cut. Skirt.